Lemon Khalifa.
Yeah, Leonardo's Khalifa. Yeah.
He only knows the top players. Can't blame him. Thank you Xcal. ليتك معنا إن شاء الله المرة الجاية.
I see with his red Falco. Not often do you see that.
Last time they played was last week. IceTea ended up winning both winners finals and grand finals.
Oh, wow.
It was a pretty close set.
Was that his first tournament win?
His first tournament win? Yeah, it was his first local. And just as we say that, you can clearly see that IceTea is playing the matchup really well. He clearly practiced the matchup, he clearly grinded the matchup, he feels really confident in his Falco against Puff. Unlike another red Falco player who switches to Fox.
Yeah. You see, I don't have someone like me to train a red Falco. All of this you're seeing on your screen right now, I trained him. Not that down smash, I didn't tell him to do that. But no, I like played a lot of...
all of the good stuff.
A lot of jigs against him.
I float, but Puff easily will recover after that.
Yeah, he makes it back. No beats. IceTea evolved and I'm just over here, a Charmeleon of sorts.
I mean, you are still sitting in losers finals, so.
I suppose. But I fight the winner.
And it was a really intense set between you two. Anyways, back to the match at hand. Float versus IceTea. Float really wants the run back, and IceTea really feels confident. Match is relatively even. By the way, Fountain of Dreams is Float's newly found favorite stage.
Yeah.
Not Dreamland.
I struck to it. And he was like, dude, it's my favorite stage. I was like, whatever, man. Then I lost on it. Just wasn't good.
It was unfortunate, but he still clutched it after all. What I just noticed is sometimes the platforms actually help Float land those upper rests because he doesn't even need to try to go for a frame trap since the platform is so low.
Yeah.
He just got a really relatively low percent upper rest.
Ooh, misses just a bit too late. Good fade back though.
Good fade back from IceTea, respecting Float's approach with fair.
With a pound.
With a pound. Knows that Float is really good at gimping people, and Falco has a really bad recovery, so he really needs to mix things up. And Float is like a really read heavy player, so you have to mix these things up.
He's like a read heavy, very defensive player.
Yes.
Tries to drain you. Tries to drain you.
And Fountain of Dreams.
Slurps off the energy, dude. Let's jump. Oh, he grabbed him. He definitely grabbed his grab.
Oh, gives Float too much respect. No, respected. Oh,
it's not over.
Is that a dare?
That's a back air, and that
good
is
stuff
game
to
one.
IceTea. You can see a small pop off. He really wanted the momentum to stay in his favor.
Oh, so sad.
Float? Oh, he looks so determined, my friend. Look at that determined face.
It's the angle, you know what? It's the angle. I think
it's the angle.
That's it. That's a rest.
I'm telling you, this face is the face of a murderer.
Hello, 999. Can we some assistance, please?
Shots fired, upper rests.
Getting them with these lasers on them.
Doesn't follow anything after that back air.
Yeah.
Sorry, down air. Probably didn't expect it to land.
The platform messed him up. He could have dared him.
Oh, clips him with the back air.
Dude, he was pressing R, and he let go of R. Why would you let go of R?
Feels bad, man. Oh, feels bad, man. IceTea.
You hate to see.
You hate to see that in loser semis from two really strong players.
Weird back air, right? Had a bad read on him.
Not sure what he expected. Ooh. An up air would probably kill him.
Practical? Yeah.
Raw up smash. Raw up smash. That's a mix-up from IceTea. Sometimes he just gives.
Oh,
that's the float you like to see. This is the float special. This is the float special. He goes for that a lot. He went for that a lot in locals, but like in that Fist of the East today, I don't know. He just wasn't feeling pretty confident, probably with his reads, with his rests as well.
Might have been a bit nervous.
Probably turning nerves are getting into him.
Oh. He eyes it. Is that
Oh,
it? Flips him.
the
Dude,
back air got the reverse hitbox, sending IceTea off stage instead of back into stage. Good stuff from Float, though. Making that adapt.
Good stuff, yeah, for sure.
Adapting versus IceTea.
It's kind of funny how Falco side B clanks with literally everything,
It really
except
does,
like
though.
Jig's fair.
It is fair.
Feels bad.
I'm not sure why Float. Oh, sorry, this is best of 5. There are no bans. I was going to say, why didn't he ban the stage?
Yeah, does he hate the stage or something?
I mean, it is like a bad stage for buffs. It dies pretty early, and you know Falco can recover.
That is true. But you just like back air Falco at 40. And that's it. Just like that.
A few more percent is all IceTea needs to be able to kill on the stage.
Well, he needs to land a strong hit after getting that. So.
It really does that.
Ooh, clips him.
Pound is actually really working out for Float. Like, it's really punishable, but
Well,
it's a
yeah,
high
actually,
risk.
it's pretty deceiving. The
It is
hitbox
pretty
like-
deceiving, especially since it sends the player in the opposite direction. Like, he uses it a lot as he recovers because he knows that if it hits, that's an easy gimp.
I think IceTea should capitalize on how Float's recovering with the side with the pound after he gets side B, because like you can see he just goes to pound near the ledge. So maybe IceTea can bait him into doing that and just wave dash back F smash.
F smash, exactly. That's actually something I noticed you were doing against his pound, against Float.
Yeah, I'm a very bait heavy guy.
But previous stock, IceTea was constantly fading back to avoid being gimped, but Float. Ooh,
No
sad to see
wall
such a
jump
thing
for some
happen.
reason. He could
Probably thought he didn't lose his jump.
not sure.
As I was saying, Float's making the adjustments, noticing that IceTea is constantly fading back to use illusion to get back on stage. So he stayed back on stage and just threw a back here to finish the stock. Both players adjusting to each other.
Just lasering him, dude. You wanna camp him, camping, homie?
Just throw
Set up a
lasers.
tent, let's go. That's good.
Every 3% matters. If you're buff, every 3% matters.
Yeah. Okay. You see a read here?
It doesn't get the read. Way too slow in the punish.
Okay. I like these grabs coming out of IceTea, and I like that Shabia special. It's bad, but it's good. It's so good.
Hey, it made its way to GR Smash, so
Oh,
it must
yeah,
be good.
It did say top 20 worst reads, but
Bad reads, not worse.
bad reads. Sorry.
But
So it's
hey,
just bad, not the worst. It's just
if it's a bad read, then it's a good read.
true. That doesn't make sense, but true.
No. Like if you go for something really bad, a really bad option, and it lands, then it's actually a good read
It's like the hardest read of all time.
of all time. Exactly.
Oh my
Floats would have.
almost just got clipped.
Float should have went with the Shulgia special. On that slow get up, and F smash would have easily killed Falco.
Yeah, I see a lot of Jigglypuff players just try to go for bear. Like never using their moves, you know?
Never using their ground moves. It's like the only thing they do on ground is grab and the occasional dash attack.
Oh, we got clipped, dude. Got clipped, dude. Feet aren't covered, dude.
2-1, Float's favor and IceTea's counter pick.
IceTea devastated. Look at that. Chance.
IceTea wants to catch his breath.
Is he actually devastated? What's going on?
I don't know. The match was way too intense for him.
It's like crying, dude. What's going on? Relax, my guy. He's actually crying.
His blood is pumping something fierce right now,
no,
man.
I feel
His,
that, dude.
his blood is pumping fierce. Show for Hulk.
What you guys say? Let's fucking go, dude. See that see that raw emotion? Let's fucking go, dude. That's what I like to see.
Esports, man, esports. Okay, since IceTea got his composure, let's see if that loss wouldn't affect him too much. Because, you know, against Puff, you really can't flub anything.
Yeah. He gets really annoyed, I noticed. Like, I play him on net play.
He's a really emotional player, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I just do dumb sort of gimps to annoy people sometimes.
It really affects him.
All the times. But, yeah, he gets really annoyed with that.
Lice is playing pretty clear right now. It's like, look at his face. He's in the zone right now, bro. He's focused.
Oh, what the?
Is Float not jump canceling his grabs?
I have
don't know.
no idea.
That looked like a dash grab.
Think so.
I don't think so. Does he even know?
Might not.
He might not. By the way, Float is
Puff?
Float is a relatively new player in the scene. He's like probably been playing Melee for less than 2 months, and he's already like he's seeded third in the bracket, and he's in loser semis. He's playing really out of his mind. He's a really good player. He's a really heavy read-based player, and yeah.
Oh, what's up, Bobby Big Balls? Let's go. Yeah, dude, we have a
Yeah,
scene.
we play Saudi Arabia. We've been playing Melee for like how many years now?
Like 5?
5.
Almost. Yeah. 5 or
Scene is
4.
pretty small, but we're trying, you know.
Dude, Melee's global. Name a country. Any
I don't
country.
know. I don't know.
There's like a million. Name a country. Dude.
They all play. Turkey.
There's a Melee scene.
They probably do.
Dude, he's up 2 stars.
Yeah, IceTea. Clearly that back patch from his brother made him regain his composure, and I mean, he's really putting in the work right now.
Yeah. Not sure why you went for a Nair instead of the back air.
He probably like, I don't know. Oh! Whoa!
Crucial flub.
Oh,
He had invincibility. You would have died for sure. Is he dead? Dude, he's dead.
is he dead?
That
Oh
gimp.
no!
Float loves gimping Falcon. He needs to stay
amazing in
composed.
his gimps.
Oh, and the Nair!
No, that Nair.
Float jumping out of his seat.
If Float got that comeback, that would have been devastating for IceTea.
Yeah, for
That
real,
would have
for
been
real.
devastating. Good thing that it's 2-2. Float's counter pick is going to be Dreamland. As expected from Puff player.
Yeah. Last game, Dreamland. Did they play on the stage?
No, they didn't. They went FOD first.
Oh.
Oh, they went FD, FOD, FOD, or FD Yoshi Yoshi. I don't know, I forgot.
Just making sure everything's still legal.
It is. I'm sure they didn't go Dreamland. Because as I said, Float's favorite stage is Fountain of Dreams, and he did win in that stage. Gimp?
Aired him.
He
Could have just fared.
He should have went for another fair or something. You know, just make sure. Oh yeah. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man.
What even did?
But this is the matchup. This is the Falco Puff matchup.
Yeah. It's depressing.
It is depressing. Like,
Every time I see Falco get gamed, I'm just like, not my boy, dude.
like Falco needs to put in a lot of work in this matchup, and
Yeah, every small punish, or
Every
every like
small-
small thing you do wrong, like gets punished so much.
yeah, and like you need to just stay in center stage. You can give Puff the respect. You can let him recover, but just don't like get gimped at these low percents.
Exactly. I think that's a big thing that's been happening here. Oh!
Oh, the platform helping IceTea out to avoid the throw rest.
No up tilt there and react to it. It's fine. You see, I don't like these high airs from IceTea. Okay.
It's good to see that the SD and that almost comeback from Float didn't actually impact IceTea's mentality too much. Like, the match is pretty even right now. Both players are playing pretty solid.
Yeah, he's staying really composed. I'm very proud of him. Ooh, almost got the back air, but got clipped by Float's own back air.
Would have probably still recovered even after that back air hit. Goes to the raw up smash, but Float's not biting the bait. Laser F smash.
Ooh, caught him.
Caught him. He knew Floats likes to like keep throwing jumps at the ledge with back airs or forward airs, and IceTea just capitalized with a laser F smash.
Yeah. He's been winning like 90%. Yeah.
Yeah, he really.
We don't know how to punish jigs, dude.
We don't know how to punish jigs.
This is the first jigs in the scene.
Yeah, and as we said earlier on, our first Puff is also a relatively new player, so like he joined the scene 2 months ago.
About a month, actually. A month and a half.
But I mean, mad respects to Floats. Like,
yeah, for sure, dude. Making it to losers.
he's been killing it.
Even started making his own tournaments. Might get to retire soon.
He'll never retire, Bailey.
I'm done. Oh, that's bad. You don't want to
Give this an opportunity, misses that. IceTea actually recovering high with a mix-up.
Oh, thanks, Shiba. Is that sick? Beat me, you know. Is that sick?
I mean, it was projected for him to be in grand finals. Even if he did win winners finals, he would have probably made it through losers finals to grand. Khalid took it.
Let's see who makes it to losers finals.
Ooh, last
big
down
rest, but is he gonna die?
I was just about to say that Float isn't going for many rests. Not just this set, this tourney overall. Other than the up throw rests, like he's not going for those crazy reads. I'm not sure why is he playing much more safe. Is it the nerves getting finally getting into him, or he's not feeling confident about his reads? I'm not really sure. He has been missing some of those. I've been playing friendlies with him, and he missed a couple of rests. So
yeah, I believe he missed quite a few against Akram as well.
yeah, he also missed some.
Oh, that's enough to rest.
Good stuff from both players. Good stuff from Float. You can see the hype. Both players.